Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. If you are new to my channel, head down there that way and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to like my videos and share my videos. So, like I said earlier, I'd probably be back today, and I'm back. So I'm here to give more ideas on things that you guys could do for birthday blocks. Well, more block ideas for my birthday blocks. And if anybody's new to my channel and wondering what that is, I made a video to share with you guys. My birthday is Monday, November 4th. I asked everybody to nicely, if you want to, join in and send me birthday blocks that finish before they leave your house at 9.5 inches. So a 9-inch block finished for my birthday, and for me to make myself a quilt to hang on the wall behind me, and or for me to use to cuddle. Just depends on how big it turns out. We'll see. So I asked you guys out there so that I can get to know you guys better for some birthday blocks, and I've been making some blocks on the side. Don't know if they'll end up in the quilt or not. We'll see, because I really want it to be from you guys, my viewers. So, but I'm making some blocks as some ideas. Whether it goes in the quilt or not, they'll be for me to make something out of. And yeah, so I'm giving you guys ideas, and now I'm going to do another simple one that is my favorite, the friendship block, which I call the Ninja Star. So that's the friendship one. And the books, when I say 9-inch, the book will say 9-inch, but when it's done on the table, it'll be 9.5 inches. So that's why I say that. And then I like this one. Try to move the thing over. It's called Fool's Puzzle, and I think it looks really awesome. So I'm going to make that as well. This one right here. Hi, Maggie. So you guys have saw, I already made a few of them. I made a churn dash. I made the Arizona block, because it's only fitting that I live in Arizona. I made an Arizona block. I made Cat's Cradle. Don't ask me why it's called Cat's Cradle, because it doesn't look anything like such. And then I made Card Trick. So far, those are what I've made over here on my end. Like I said, I'm not sure if they'll go in the quilt. It just depends on how many blocks I get. But if I don't get enough, these will go in, and it'll just be mixed in with everything. So I will be blended with you guys. So yeah, I have my nice pretty colors that I picked out, and now I'm going to start with the friendship block, and I'm going to actually follow directions on this one, although this is quite simple to make regularly. But for it to be 9.5 inches when it's on the table, to finish at 9 inches, it needs to be these directions. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And we're going to start with that one. I'll move the book over. Hi, Sandy. How do you say I got your block done and I should be able to go to the post office tomorrow? Okay, Sandy. Just send it. Everybody send it to my post office box. The link is in the description. They're not link. The address is in the description below for you guys to send me things. I need to remind you guys that all the time, I guess. But it's in the description below, my address for anybody to send things, blocks and whatever else. If you want to send a postcard, because I've told you guys before, I got one postcard since I told you guys I love postcards. I don't know why I love postcards. It just gives me that feeling of being somewhere that I've never been. So I'm going to do this friendship one with, let's see, I used red, purple, green. I've used all these colors already, so I think I'm going to do it with purple, because I like purple the best. Purple is my favorite color. And remember, the blocks that you guys are making is your favorite block, your favorite colors, your favorite prints. You know, if you like flowers or stripes or polka dots, or if you like whatever, it's your favorite stuff. And don't forget to sign your block somewhere on your block. It could be in the bottom corner or somewhere. That way I know when I look at the quilt and say, who made that? If it doesn't have a name, I won't ever remember, and I'll have to look back at videos and go, I think that one was from so-and-so. You know what I mean? So if you could sign them, please, that would help me. Just your name. You don't have to put your last name. Just put your first name and your city and state. That's all you have to do. And if you want to put your last name, you can, because there's a lot of Lindas I've noticed, and there's a lot of Vickies I've noticed, and there's a couple of you guys' names out there. There's a lot of. So just so that if you want to, you can. I'll know if I look at the envelopes because I'll keep all your guys' envelopes. I keep all mail envelopes that I get. So, all right, let's start with this, and I'll tell you the directions as I go. This one's the friendship star. I'm starting with first. Let's see. For a 9-inch finished block, I need 4 of my light color at 3.5. So my light color will be white. So I need 4 3.5-inch squares. I'm just gonna cut from my scrap pieces that I have of this white. Let's see. So I need 4 3.5, and then 2 3 7/8. Okay, so we'll just cut these 4 of my light color 3.5 first. Okay. Just make a nice straight edge first to make it easier on myself. Again, I'm going to make the friendship star because that's one of my favorites. Well, I call it the ninja star, but you guys call it what you want. Some blocks probably have different names. Okay, so 3. Hold on, let me make sure one more time. 3.5-inch, and I need 4 of these. So I'm going to get 2 out of this, and 2 out of this. All right, and that goes in my scrap. Turn this and cut. Line them up, cut all 4 at the same time. Okay, one more cut. So I'll have 4 3.5-inch pieces. And that goes in my scrap. All right, so that's color A, which is white, my background, which you guys can't see. It's kind of out of the screen. Now I need, of the same color, color B, which is another light one, I need 2 3 7/8 pieces. So let's find another piece that I can get 2 3 7/8 out of. All right. So I just need 2 3 7/8. Let me straighten this edge. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Turn it around. One of these pieces is bigger than the other. So I'll do it from the bottom so I can see. 3 7/8. Is that what I said? 2 3 7/8 pieces. 7/8 is the notch right before 4. So 3 7/8. All right, trim this real quick and then turn it around and cut 2 blocks. 3 7/8. The notch right before the 4. And then these get cut in half on the diagonal 1 time. 1 time. Line it up. Line it up. So there's number B. I'm going to put that over there. Color C is my dark color. I need 2 3 7/8. So I have a nice clean corner right here. We'll just cut 3 7/8, enough to get 2 blocks. 3 7/8. Cut up just a little bit more so I can get 2 blocks out of this. This should be enough. 3 7/8. Oh, I hate when I have to do this upside down. We're going to try to cut it out like this. 3 7/8. And I need 2 of them. 1. Oh, I knew I didn't cut far enough up. Let's cut just a little bit more up on this. There, that should be good. Oops, turn it this way. Cut out 3 7/8. Trying not to waste too much fabric because I need to make as many blocks as I can from all this, depending on what it's going to end up in. Hi, Elaine. Yes, I love purple. I'm a purple-aholic. Purple and pink are my two favorite colors. Okay. So these need to get cut on the diagonal one time. They are 3 7/8 inch squares being cut on the diagonal once. And then the last one is D, which only needs one 3 1/2 inch square. And again, it's coming from this. So let's come over 3 1/2 and 3 1/2 and just cut this out right here. Oops, that's my 1/2 inch mark. Why am I looking at a different number? Probably because I'm not thinking too straight right now. So I'm going to come right there, come right there. My oddball cuts out of my fabric. All right, all my pieces are cut. Again, it's just two colors. My white is my background color, and then my purple is my star color. So my color A right here is white, 4 squares that are 3 1/2. Then my color B is my background. That's 2 squares that are 3 7/8. And there's 2 of them on the diagonal once. Color C is my purple. It is 3 7/8, 2 of them, and then they're cut on the diagonal once. And then one 3 1/2 inch square. So we all know how this goes. This goes in the center. Then this will go here, here, here and here in the corners. And then my purple comes out like this. Oops, like that. Like that. This. And like that. No, that looks wrong. Maybe that way. No, that looks wrong too. One of them is wrong. Hold on, let's try to follow these directions. That would be my purple. That would be my purple. That would be my purple. And that would be my purple. Aha, there we go. And then these will go on like this, creating my friendship star, aka ninja star, because, well, I like the ninja star. It looks better that way. Doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right to me? So let's go that way. Maybe once they're sewn into half square triangles. So I'm just going to sew all these together now as half square triangles, and then I'll lay them out and see, because for some strange reason it looks funny. But that's probably because I don't do it usually this way. I actually make a ton of half square triangles first. All right, so I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch seam after I put them right sides together. Nice, they're cut exactly the same. So I'm sewing on, putting them right sides together, and I'm sewing along the longest side of these triangles, creating a half square triangle with a 1/4 inch seam, and I don't even know what stitch length I'm using. My machine's set on like 2.4, something like that. It's a lot wider than I normally use, but it's working. That's all I care about. Line them up nicely. All right. And I'm just going to finger press them. They are on the bias, so they will kind of stretch if you yank. Don't yank. Just nicely fold it back. Hold one end at the top. And just run your finger along it slowly. Should lay nice and flat. Okay, there's 2. I try not to stretch them when I'm finger pressing any kind of diagonal seam, or else it just comes out a wonky block. Wonky block. Oh my god, that almost sounded weird. So you don't want that. That's why I hold it as I go. I'm going to trim away the dog ears, even though it doesn't matter because there's no more on the rest of the project, but just because, I'm just going to trim them away. And this one goes super quick. And I'm pretty sure the next block will go super quick too. All right. Now let's make sure, because this is like looking weird to me. That goes in like that. That goes in like that. See, I make these differently, so that's probably why it looks funny. That goes like that. No, that still looks dumb. Not like that. Up. Over. Down. And up. Down. That one comes out this way. That one goes out this way. And that one goes out that way. Okay, that's how it goes. I knew it was looking wrong. It was this one. So now I'm just going to hook it together like a 9-patch, because that's what it is. It is a 9-patch. Since nobody ain't commenting for a while, I figured I would say I wonder why that saying come out like that, and that it was supposed to been "How are you today?" but it didn't. Oh, look. No worries about whatever you use. Sometimes when I type things, it never comes out right either, so I don't think it matters. But I'm okay. I'm in a lot of pain. It's cold. I hate cold. I can't stand cold. All right, same as any type of 9-patch. Just going to place these ones over. I always do it from in front of me. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to keep them hooked together. Line them up. Everything nice. I'm going to keep it on the machine. Grab the next one. I'm not going to turn it, flip it, or move it in any way besides to put it on the machine. And so machine. Same with the next. Oops. That will kind of shifted a little. Now I'm going to keep them together like this. Now I'm going to finger press to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right. Or left, right, left, right. Grab the next pieces, right sides together. They should line up because every cut was exactly the same. Grab it, flip it, put it on top, sew it together. Grab the last, put it on, sew it down. It's all still hooked together. Out. In. Out. So everything is still hooked together. Can't lose any of it. Right sides together. Notice I have not pressed anything. Should lay nice. All my fabric was pre-pressed anyway. Except the first block, I didn't. The first 2 blocks, I didn't have everything pressed. By the time I got to the next 2, I pressed everything. Made it nice and easy. Finger press this out. Put this one on top. This block is laying so flat already. And it's just finger press. It's because there's not a ton of seams like the last couple blocks. Okay, and press this one out. Just like so. And there we have it. So now I'll just press this real quick. But I don't have the iron on. So while that iron warms up, again, that was the friendship star. And the iron's not hot yet, so I really can't do anything. And there it is. Hi, Siobhan. It's my son's 21st birthday, so I am the designated driver. I can't comment and drive. I think I have never seen you in a sweatshirt. Oh, I'm freezing. I got to be in a sweatshirt. Hi, Pamela. Sandy, well, everyone that I showed up. And they say that computers are smarter than people. When you speak, it should say what you say, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't for me sometimes. It's been raining all day, and the kids trick-or-treating got postponed till Sunday, but it was warm, 70 today, which is rare this time of month. Kind of like cool. Sandy says it's been raining cats and dogs there too. Yeah, I can't. No rain for me, guys. Let me press this real quick now that the iron is on. I'm out of the screen for just a second because this only needs a little bit of heat. It was finger pressed, so it should lay perfectly flat. Okay. So there it is, nice and flat and pressed. And when I lay it right here, look at that, 9.5 inches, exactly what it's supposed to be. So there's another one done. I'll stick it in my pile. And we are now going to do this one, which again is called Fool's Puzzle. Let me hold it up. So I'm going to do Fool's Puzzle, this block right here. Okay. So this one, again, I'm doing 9-inch. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Very nice. This square is cool. Hi, Shirley. Very nice. Pam, do you have a son named Zach? Hi, Jim. And Siobhan, tell your son happy birthday from me. Up in New Hampshire. I'm your daughter. That's funny because the more you can hear, cancel the tune. Okay. All right. So let's see. A for my light colors, and I'm covered in thread already. And I'm chilly. It sucks. Okay. A, I need 1 5 3/4 inch square. And that would be color A is light, so that would be my background color. 1 5 3/4 inch square. Get from that. So from light, I need 2, an A and a B, and then from C, I'll get more. So let's make this Fool's Puzzle. 5 3/4 inch. 5 3/4 is right there. 5 3/4 is right there. 3/4, 5 3/4. I'm lining it up, and I'm just going to cut the square out. I have to turn it, trim this side as well. 5 3/4 is what I'm cutting. Right there. It's literally a sliver too big. Okay. Then I need to cut that on the diagonal twice. We need a bigger ruler for that one. So this one gets cut on the diagonal twice. 1. I'm going to pick up my ruler kind of carefully. Come this way, block the camera for a second because I put it really close, guys. So give me 2 seconds to cut this diagonal. Carefully, right there. Okay. 5 3/4 cut on the diagonal twice. My next light color is B. I need 4, 5, or no, 4, where am I at? 3 1/8. Let's grab another piece that I can get 4 3 1/8 cuts out of. Let's line this up. Trim one straight line. I need 3 1/8. 4 of them. Oh, I can't see 8s on that. And that ruler's not big enough. 3 1/8, which is the first notch after the 3 is 1/8. Right? And I said 3 1/8. Yep, 3 1/8. I need 4 of them. So we're going to turn it. I'm going to trim first. Get that out of the way. Cut 3 1/8. 1 2. Three, 4. Throw that out of the way. And these get cut on the diagonal 1 time. Line it up. 1 time on that diagonal. Line it up. 1 time on that diagonal. Okay. Now we need the dark color, 5 3/4 inch, and I need 2. So this one I'm going to do that light green color because I haven't used that much. So I need 2 5 3/4 inch squares. And that's a straighter edge. We'll use this edge. Let's make sure one more time. 2 5 3/4 inch squares. Okay, hold on. Hi, Vicky. Not right now. I don't have the slippers on. Where is this? Only daughter. Funny because they. Oh, the Kansas is supposed to shed. Hello. You know, Zach. I think a lot of places canceled because of the rain. It seems to be the whole East Coast. So the whole East Coast can have a second Halloween. John has a friend named Zach. Hello, Debbie. Slippers, okay. Your son has a friend, Zach Taylor. I'm confused, Jim. Why not? You've been so cold. Because I'm walking around in here, and they're gonna pick up so much thread, and I don't want to have to pick all the thread off of them. That's why. I put them on when I go do anything else, though, around outside and stuff, and or around the house. All right, 5 3/4 inch. I need 2. So there's 1. And I'm going to trim this because this side looked a little bit wonky. 5 3/4 right there. 5 3/4 right there. Trim off that ever so slightly wonkiness. There's 1. Now cut out the second one. 5 3/4 right there and right there. Okay, so there's 2, my 5 3/4 inch. Hopefully this looks cool because of this color. And these get cut on the diagonal twice. So I'm just going to stack them on top of each other and cut them on the diagonal. We're going to try to do this without having to block the camera. I'm going to cut on the diagonal twice. Right here. Pick the ruler up, move it to this side, and cut. Now I have to lay it out. This one is all half square triangles. Okay, so that's all the cuts I need for this guy? Yep, okay. So now let's see how this goes. Piece C goes here and there, here and there, as well as facing up this way. Come on. Facing in this way. Kind of looks like a spider. Kind of fitting for Halloween, huh, guys? All right, and then piece A goes here, here, there, and there. And then all these B pieces, we create flying geese, go here, there, there, there. here, there, there, and there. So I guess I create half of a flying geese unit here. Ooh, this is going to confuse me, guys. So I'm creating flying geese, half flying geese, add that to half flying geese, add that to, and then create a hourglass pretty much right there. Some awareness. Yeah, it's not you. Okay, here we go. Let's figure this out. So this one's going to be kind of confusing. I know you can kind of see it. So I'm going to start with these right here. So I'm going to line the half on one side so it's sticking out, but along the straight of the bottom. I know you guys can't see that, and it sucks, but just making a flying geese unit. And I'm just going to finger press it towards my white. I'm also going to trim away dog ears. I brought myself some Skittles. I raided my son's candy, thinking that I would need me some Skittles in here. Okay, I'm going to put the other one on the other side, aligning this white piece along this long flat bottom, but it's going to stick out on this other top. That's how flying geese units are made. I'm going to finger press that out. And then I'm going to cut off the dog ears right now. There should be 4 of them, or 3 of them, 4 total. All right, so I'm going to put that back where it goes. Create this unit right here. Same procedure, right sides together. Finger press it back. Oh, I'm literally shivering still. Oh, I'll get over it. And I still gotta rest up because tomorrow I will be on my feet all day. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow and Saturday. A long weekend, I should say. All right. That's okay. I'll be making a video for you guys at the quilt show. For those of you who can't come. All right, that one goes there now. Now I'm going to create this unit. So I'm just going to put this on here, this on here. And sew down that side. I'm going to press these to the dark. Leave it with here. Okay, and I'm going to sew down this side. Right? Yeah. Line it up. Finger press. I did it wrong. It's not going to work. Not going to work. I did turn something. Go figure. It happens. I need to sew down the opposites. Oh. It's very rare you guys see me seam rip when I am in video. I try not to have to, but I do mess up more than I would like. Pull all these little threads out, or else they get stuck in the seam, which I don't like. Okay. I want it to go right here. So I'm sewing down the opposite side that I just picked, the opposite side of the side I picked out. With what is ahead, you should be shouldn't you be resting? Yes, I should be resting, but I'm just going to do these blocks and then go rest. And if not, I'll get bored enough to do more than these 2 blocks and work on a 3rd one. Why? Because I'm going to be up either way, if that makes any sense, because I have insomnia. So as long as I am up and out of this house before 9 a.m., at least by 8:45, so I could be down there when they open at 9 a.m. All right, so now I have an hourglass. I'm going to trim the dog ears off of this one. One more. Okay, now to figure out these last pieces. Wait, that goes this way. Right. Where's my book? Dark faces in. Okay. So now I'm going to hook this to this, this to this, and then connect the whole thing. So it's like half a flying geese into a flying geese. So this block goes together pretty weird. All right, come on. Line up on that bottom. Line up on that side. Okay. Finger press this out. Chop off this dog ear. Lay it back right there. Put this one on. Alright, so let's figure out how to attach the two of these as one whole, because that's going to be weird. I've never done this before. So this one would go up on this like so. It's got to hang over on both sides, I think. There's no way that matches up to that, because that wouldn't be accurate. It looks so weird. I'm pretty sure it needs to hang over 1/4 inch on each side. The directions probably say that, but I am not reading them. Yeah, it hangs over just right. All right. Let's hope this lines up, guys. Okay. Well, it looks pretty darn straight to me. So, hold on, I gotta get rid of the dog ears before I sew the next piece on. All right. Put that there. Throw those down. Now this one comes up and over onto it like this. And again, it's going to hang out about 1/4 inch on both sides. Just like this. I've never connected pieces like this before, guys, ever. So this is definitely a first for me. That lays pretty flat. So that created a double flying geese. Look at that. Pretty crazy, right? Hey, Diane. Oh, hello, Diane. If I get 4 hours sleep, I'm doing pretty good. I don't sleep much anymore. Same here. Don't sleep at all, really. Since you are here, I'm going to go take care of Tiff. All right, Pamela. We'll see you next time. I had fun giving candy to the kids tonight, but now I got a sore throat. Ugh. Yeah. All right, let's do this side now. I'm going to do these two and then hook them. Has anybody else ever connected a flying geese unit like this before? A double? Out of curiosity, since this is my first time, has anybody else done it like this? Regular, not paper piecing. Paper piecing don't count. Not for this, what I'm doing, at least. All right, now I'm sew on this side. I am making a fool's puzzle. It's very, it looks kind of like a spider or some kind of something. I don't know. Looks cool. And the reason why I think it's called Fool's Puzzle is because of this whole weird connecting of this double flying geese unit. All right, now I'm going to sew on this one. Open it. Ooh, they line up just nice. Perfect every time. That's pretty cool. All right, and then I got to cut this one away. And then bring the other side to me. Up and over onto it. leaving the 1/4 inch hanging on both ends. Line it up nicely. Acrylic quilt that cuts like that. All right, let's see. We'll press it this way on this one, I guess. That works. Okay, now those are together. So now I cut these on these 2 sides, like so. I'm actually going to nest those seams because they line up better that way. And then come on this side. Hold it down. I'm going to press this piece before I sew the whole thing together, because I want it to lay flat. I'll be right back in the screen in just a second. Oh yeah, I was not expecting those flying geese to lay like that. Alright, almost done pressing it flat. I want to make sure everything stays nice. Alright, so now to connect this here and this here. Don't let AccuQuilt take the fun out of cutting it. Yes, hi Barbara, I didn't see you there. I have quilted for years. So you have made double flying geese like this? I kind of like them because that way it makes it easier to get 2 done at once if they're going in like a border or something. All right, here's one. I'm just going to flip it out of the way so that I can attach the other one. This is a really cute block. Fool's Puzzle. Who would have known? Let's lay this on here nicely. All right. Now I will press it. It's kind of laying funky at one of the flying geese because the seam had to be turned. I don't know how I'm going to get that to stay nice, but let me be right back and I'll show you. It kind of looks like a spider, just like I said. I think this would look cool in opposite colors. Every block be a different color. But opposites, I guess is the word for it. Let's make sure that's pressed nice. Okay. Don't mind my wrinkles because I did have a lot of seams to make look nice. But here it is. It wrinkled right here because this is a chunky seam right there. I can't even see comments when these stupid things pop up on the computer. So this double piece right here, these would make cool on a border. Just keep hooking them together like this over and over, one off the other. I think that would look awesome. But this is how the block goes. It's called You See Spider in it. Should have made that for Mom. She hates spiders. Kind of reminds me of a Spider-Man symbol almost. That's a pretty light green. So that one was Fool's Puzzle. Let me hold it up one more time. Oops. That's Fool's Puzzle. And it is 9.5 inches. Exactly. Look at that. So when you guys send me blocks, they need to be 9.5 inches. So far, I did these 2. And I haven't hit an hour yet, so let's do another one. We'll just stay in this book because I'm already in this book. And I'm on the last one in this book that I like. which is called Yankee Puzzle. So let me show you. It's called Yankee Puzzle. So I'm going to make that right now. And we're going to do it 2 different colors with the white background. So 3 different colors. So those are done. So let's choose, what colors have I used in double? Let's use blue and red together, because I haven't used those together yet. All right, blue and red. And then, which will look cool because it'll be red, white, and blue, and it's called Yankees Puzzle. Yankee Puzzle, red, white, and blue. Why not, right? All right, so where are we at? We need light 3 1/8. I guess the blue will be my one color. I'll use it blue as the medium and red as the dark. That's what I'll do. All right, so let's start with my light. I need 8 3 1/8 inch pieces. So let's go to 3 1/8 and cut 8 of them. 3 1/8. It's the first notch after the 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then that first notch, which is a dash mark on most rulers. So I need how many? I need 8. So let's get 1, 2, 3 maybe out of that. I don't know. We'll see right now. Over there. Let's see how many we'll get. Stack this up. We're going to get 4 at a time this way. Make me a straight line right here. 3 1/8. So there's 4. And don't adjust them because they need to be cut on the diagonal once. And here makes, oops, nope, don't cut. Ruler shifted. So 3 1/8. I need 8 3 1/8 of my background color, which is my white. So there's 8 of them, and then they get cut on the diagonal one time. Okay, so there's my first color. 3 1/8. There was 8 of those. Now medium, I'm using the blue. So I need 2 3 1/8. Let's cut this right here. 2 3 1/8. 3 1/8. Line this up. Come to about right there. Turn it. 3 1/8. What did I say I needed? 2. One. And let's see if I get number 2 out of here. 3 1/8. Look at that. I cut just enough. So I need 2 of those. 3 1/8. I'm done with that color. And they get cut on the diagonal one time. 3 1/8 cut on the diagonal once, only 2 pieces. And there's 2. Now for my dark color, which I'm using red as the dark, I need 1 5 3/4 inch. So we're just going to use this 5 3/4, 5 3/4 right here, right there. I'll have to turn it and cut the other side, but for now I'll just cut like this. So I only need 1, but I got to keep this out for the next one. Turn it around, trim it to 5 3/4, just 1 5 3/4 inch square of my dark color. And then that gets cut on the diagonal twice. Ooh, that's barely going to make this diagonal, but we're going to do it. Line it up right there. It's getting cut on the diagonal twice. One, move the ruler, line it up, and twice. So there's those two. And now I need 2 3 1/8 inch. And this one will have to be trimmed. 3 1/8, and I need 2 right there. Oops, let's line it up right there. 3 1/8. Okay. We're going to get 2 3 1/8. 3 1/8 right there. One. And I'm going to trim this around because that's a straighter side. 3 1/8. 3 1/8 right there. Right there. So I need 2 3 1/8 of my dark color. And they also get cut on the diagonal one time. And then all my pieces will be ready for me to assemble. Cut on the diagonal one time. And for anybody joining, I'm making blocks to show you guys things that could be made for birthday blocks, for my birthday blocks that I asked for my birthday, which is Monday. And I know I said you guys could send them in by November 13th in the original video, but as long as they're in by the end of November, that should be fine. So I can put it together in December and quilt it and have it finished by before New Year's. I want it done before New Year's. All right, so all those are done now. To line it all up. So we have my A pieces of the white. So we have C, which is this big one, with an A on each end. So I'm making more flying geese units with this one. And then I'm going to have an A and a B, like this. This one's called Yankee Puzzle. And then I have 2 A's and a C again. 2 A's and a C. And then A. And then D, which is this one. A and B is the whole center. So D goes here and here with A. B goes here and here. And it creates a pinwheel, it looks like, here and there. And then A and B comes up like this. Wow, I'm really going to have to pay attention to this one. And A, C, and A. And then A and B go here. And then A, C, A, and the last one is A going up this way and B coming in this way. Okay, so now I'm going to sew these together. Tiff wants to be surprised. Any 9.5 inch block. Whatever your favorite block is, whatever your favorite color is, surprise me. I want to know what you like. As long as you sign it, you don't have to put your last name, but you can if you want. Just put your name, your city, and state. That's all I need on it so that I can remember who did what. And if you can't sign it because you use dark fabrics, as long as your name is on the envelope with a note, then I can put something around the quilt, you know what I mean, so that I know whose block came from where. And if you just want to send a block and you don't care to know who it came from, so be it. But I want to feel closer to you guys, so get to know you guys, and the way I feel is to know what you guys like. So, all right, I'm going to turn this book facing me so that I can make sure I'm doing this correctly. Just because I have to make these units and set them back. So I want to go put my, actually, screw it. It should be charged enough. Yep, it's charged enough. I'm going to stick this right here. And I'm also going to open my Skittles that I stole from my son. And you guys can just watch me chomp on some Halloween candy. All right. So I'm going to make these units first. Like that. Okay. So same with any flying geese again. Lining up the bottom. I could probably chain piece them through, but I'm not. Hi, Aunt B. Hold on. I'm missing something here. I'm not telling you, it'll be a surprise. And when I get enough blocks, I think I told you guys this too. When I get enough blocks in the mail, that's when I'll open them all and be just as surprised as you guys. I won't say last names if you do put last names. I will just show the blocks off. Because I really don't say you guys' last names anyway. So 90% of last names I can't even pronounce. But what I'm going to do is open them all in front of you guys. So you guys can be just as surprised as me. And it'll be fun. Just trust me, it'll be fun. You guys will like it. So as soon as I get enough blocks, then I'll start one video. And then if I get more, I'll make another. I'm kind of giving you guys time to send them in because I haven't gotten any more. But I will be going to the mailbox tomorrow to see, because a couple of you told me that they should have been here by now. So Scott usually checks it on Mondays anyway. Oops, I forgot to pick this one. So, all right, here's one. And I think I'm probably going to press all these too.
One day a day.
No, I'll be checking it tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there on Monday. I go every Monday when I go to the gym.
All right. So hold on. Your favorite colors, favorite place, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I read that. Doesn't matter what kind of block. As long as the block finishes at 9 inches. When it leaves your house and you're cutting that, it should be 9.5 inches. That way in the quilt, it'll finish at 9. So just letting you guys know. I know it's an odd size, but there are a ton of blocks that you can choose from to make that are 9 inches. And I've been showing you guys. There's tons. And Scott's in here. I kind of missed some of the comments, so if you've seen more than I haven't.
It's hard to see it the way you have it down.
Comment. Hi, everyone. Got it. Hi, Aunt B. I said hi, Aunt B, right? Okay. Tip wants to be surprised. I read that. I'm sick of the cold already. Yeah, you're telling me. Soon enough, by the time, I don't know, about 2 more weeks it'll take, and my body will acclimate to it. But until then, I'm still going to be cold once I'm acclimated, but enough to where I don't have to constantly wear jackets and sweaters and sweatpants and pajama pants and blah, 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 blah. Because it does get super cold for me, and I can't handle it. They're saying hi to you.
Oh, hi, everyone.
30 minutes, and Joplin is MO's Missouri, right? I live 15 minutes out.
Yeah, I believe so.
Jim, here you have heat wave. It's 41. Yeah, 41 is no heat wave. That's what our cold has been, and the last couple nights is
For
41.
them where they're at, it's a
Yeah.
heat wave though.
I cannot do it at all. Nope. I hate it. I hate cold. Just absolutely cannot stand it. Now you guys know why I live where I live. I hate cold. Dad said they are getting 6 inches by the morning. Holy moly, Teresa. I don't know how anybody gets around in cold. I just don't understand it. Just like people here say they don't, you don't understand how people get around in the heat here, I guess. But here you go from your air-conditioned house to your air-conditioned car,
To the
drive
air-conditioned store.
to the air-conditioned store, back into your air-conditioned car, and back to your air-conditioned garage house. So I mean, technically, you're really never outside.
Our garage isn't air conditioned.
Well,
The house is air-conditioned.
some people here have air-conditioned garages though.
There's
So
some, but that's just some.
I mean, seriously, you're really out out of all that getting in and out of the car and all that. You're probably out in the heat 7 minutes total.
Okay, well, they go from their heated house to their heated car to the heated store.
Yep.
They only have to go outside and they have to shovel the driveway.
Yeah, which takes probably more energy and makes you 10 times more freezing cold. See, here we don't got to shovel our driveways in the heat. Just got to make sure you have a hat on your head if you're bald like Scotty here. Or else you'll burn.
Yes, you have to be fully clothed. I've got sunburn walking out to the mailbox and back and forth. It gets that hot.
Do that in the cold weather too. Not me. I can't use car heat. That's one of my things. Car heat makes me feel sick, like nauseous sick, like super nauseous sick. So we never turn car heat on when it gets cold. So I just end up freezing. I don't know, something about car heaters. Maybe it's just if there's no special filter that separates the scent of it or something. I don't know, but it stinks to me. It smells like engine, and I can't stand the smell of gas either. All right, so all those are together now to make the rest of all these. And I'm going to press them all before I put them together. Normally I wouldn't, but I'm going to, I think. There's going to be a lot of seams coming together in this one. Making all these one at a time. That's what takes so long. I don't remember if that went that way or not. Pretty sure it does. Goes in like that. Yep. So that one went up like that. These are the times that I need my ironing board right next to me. But that's okay. I'll get up and take all the pieces and then we'll just lay them back out according to the directions. Okay, that one goes there. Let's do these last two. And then I'll make the pinwheel in the middle. Used to live in dry climate. Don't miss eating sand. I live here. It's dry. I like it though. I can't do humidity either. That's another one of my issues. When it rains here, I love the rain. Let me tell you, I love rain. I love storms. I love thunder, lightning, but I can't be out in it long. I don't care what anyone says. Humidity makes people hurt. Me being one of those people. Okay. Now to make the... Making sure I'm laying them back in the same position. I built it from that position. That one would be that way. Okay, whatever. I'm going to lay it back out anyway after I make this pinwheel in the middle. I just make it like any half square triangle pinwheel first. So I'm just going to chain piece them all, finger press, then regular press, and then put the pinwheel part together. Yellow snow. Cold makes arthritis pain. Exactly. I'm filling my mouth with Skittles, guys. They're such little packages. Okay. Chew and sew, not chew and talk. How many of you snack while sewing? Trying to say that with my mouth full of Skittles and not drool. Right, humidity does hurt. I can take cold before humidity. Exactly. And another thing that I'm gonna get it all on one side. Another thing that humidity does for me, because I'm a smoker, is it makes me feel like when I'm out in it, it makes me feel like my lungs are being compressed. Worse than smoking a whole pack of cigarettes in an hour kind of feeling. Like, I don't know what a whole pack of cigarettes in an hour feels like, but I'm sure that's what humidity does to me. It literally feels like I'm being compressed in my own body. Dry heat doesn't do that to me. It's the weirdest thing. I forget to eat too. Scott reminds me. I'm going to have to remind myself tomorrow because I'll get sick if I don't eat. So I'll have to take a break and run to McDonald's or something. Or, let's see, I'll have McDonald's, Arby's. Those are the two closest things that I'll be around me tomorrow. I don't really want either, but I like McDonald's French fries. All right. I'm just going to turn this so we could keep talking. And I'll have to relay all these pieces back out, but I want them really flat. This is not my normal, guys. I usually finger press and put together. But there's a lot of seams here. So I might as well do it correctly. Sometimes you just have to do it correctly. Tiffany, pack a lunch. I don't want to pack a lunch because then I'll forget it in the car. Because I forget really easily. I told you guys, I literally have Alzheimer's forgetful brain. If it doesn't pertain to me at that moment and or didn't pertain to me at any moment in any time, I forget. All right, let's do this correctly now. This one goes here. Then there'll be a one on this side. Then there'll be a one on this side. Then there'll be one on this side. Then there's a pinwheel in the middle. So this one goes down, up, over, oops, over, oops, over, and down. And then this goes inward. And this goes inward. Then that goes inward, and that goes inward. So I'm assuming that this is going to be partial seams, I think. It doesn't say it in the book. So I got to sew this together first, unless I sew this like this. Then sew these four, there we go, like that. So that's how it's going to go together. These four sew together, these four sew together, these four, and then these four. And then a four patch. That's how it goes. Okay. So let me bring it close to me. Don't get anything out of order. We'll start with these first. Right sides together. Turn it and sew that side. That's one thing that this book does not tell you. It does not tell you how to sew them together. So that goes back like that. So this will sew like this. I mean, it says where they go, but it doesn't tell you how, I guess is the word. It visually has a picture. Came in to get warm. It's a pretty block. Ooh, this is gonna press that way. That's so thick. Yeah, this is a lot of seams, guys. Okay, so that goes like that. Now these two sew together. Like that. And then sew on to this. Line it up. Your quote you finished today. Oh yeah, it turned out so cute. I think like it will be loved, no matter the fact that it is very, very what's the word for it? The black and white background fabric that I made with the stars is kind of busy for most people's eyes, but for kids, it'll be a piece of cake to look at for a child. All right. So this one now goes to this. Good. I eat a couple of Skittles and I already have the hiccups. Has instructions that you like. Diane does not like Arby's. Hi, Delilah. All right, that one goes back like that. And these two go together, sewing on this side. Ah, stay. This way. And it goes like this. Trying to make sure I don't get nothing out of order. Doesn't look like it so far. These are the kind of blocks you got to pay attention to. Arby's meat tastes strange. Hi, Tammy. I really want to make it. Oh, you want to make what I made? Yeah, just put some stars together. Pretty much that's what it is, and then just build off of it. All right, let's make sure now one more time looking at this picture. I got to turn it so that I'm looking at it from my front view. So that's that. That faces down. That faces in. Faces up. Up. That faces down. Down. In. Up. 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 And down. So look at that. Now I just need to put the 4-patch together like this and like this. Sew down these two sides. And then I will press it. After I sew down all sides, actually, but you know what I'm saying. Nice and nested seam. Oop, gotta make sure this seam is nice and nested. Alright, there's one. So many seams coming together. Hate that. Stay. Sew down these. I would normally keep it hooked together, but there's a lot of seams, so I have to mess with it for a second. The smaller the block, the more the seams. Yikes. All right, and these two nest nicely. No, this one presses that way. Oh, it does not want to go that way either. I'm going to beat the seam, make it stay down. All right, now both of them right sides together. And I got a few seams to nest down this long seam. So there's a lot of reflipping of the seams here. because the chart doesn't tell you which way a seam goes either. Those are the kinds of things you got to figure out on your own. Right, here is a whole block that has a screwed up seam right there. There we go. Never have trick-or-treaters. Yeah, we don't have trick-or-treaters here either. Like I told you guys earlier, we live in an area where there's no sidewalks or anything, so. All right, let me press this real quick. I'll be right in the screen in just a second. I really got to put some steam in the center because of the pinwheel. Hold that back. So many seams. Come on, lay nice. Play nice with Tiffy. I'm telling the block to play nice, guys, just so that it lays flat. This block probably would have went together better with batiks because they lay so much flatter. But that's okay. And it looks cool, red, white, and blue. It's a little on the wonky side, but that's okay. And here it is. So this one is called Yankee Puzzle. And it's red, white, and blue. And for all of, okay, I got to say something out loud. For everybody who has grandkids and stuff, and I've seen this in posts on Facebook in groups, guys, grandkids just don't know their history, because I've already been told by several teenagers a couple times that I have made blocks. They say, that looks like a swastika. Okay, yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. It is a quilt block, and the original swastika actually meant peace. So I don't care what any teenager says these days. If you guys are going to be making quilt blocks and stuff for your grandkids who just don't know their history, just remember to tell them, if it looks like that, then they're crazy. Secondarily, the original swastika meant peace. So anybody that looks at a quilt block and has to post it and say, well, my grandkid doesn't like this because it looks like such and such, because it was something bad in history. Well, guess what? It wasn't, because the original symbol meant something else. But it doesn't really look like it because it's actually going the wrong way if you think about it, but kind of looks like it. So just thought I would 100% tell you guys the original symbol meant peace, and make sure you tell your grandkids when you make them blocks that look like swastikas, because people think it does. It's not. And yeah, I did this in red, so it kind of looks funky, but it means peace. So here's my block. It is called, what did I say again? Yankee Puzzle. So red, white, and blue. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So let me lay all the blocks I've done so far. So we got a Yankee Puzzle. We got a Fool's Puzzle. We got the Friendship Star, which I call Ninja Star, guys, because, well, that's just what it looks like to me. Let me tip the camera so you can see all of them. So let's put it up right here. Oh, let's check Yankees. Okay, 9.5 and 9.5. Okay, so it's a little wonky, but it's 9.5. It's just a little wonky right here on this edge, you can see. But that is nothing I can't fit into a seam allowance. And then we have, from the last time when I did it, we have the card trick. Then we have this get moved over for Cat's Cradle. This was Cat's Cradle. And then we have the Arizona block. And then Churn Dash. So that's all I've made so far. Again, Yankee Puzzle, Fool's Puzzle, Cat's Cradle, Arizona. The Arizona block, I guess, is what it actually says. So it's just Arizona for me. Card Trick, Friendship Star, aka Ninja Star, and Churn Dash. So there we have it, guys. So far, love that fabric line. Isn't it cute? I just wish it would have came with more colors in the fat quarter bundle, because this was just a little fat quarter bundle. It had the light green, dark green, purple, blue, and red. So it wasn't many colors, but as you can tell with a 5-piece fat quarter bundle, this is what you can do with it. Some people need inspiration. So 5-piece fat quarter bundle, this is what I'm doing with it. Oops, let's tip it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 piece. So I have 5 colors, and you mix the blocks up and make a sampler with your 5-piece thing, and obviously add a background fabric. Choose a bunch of blocks, and you guys could put something together for a kid in no time. Like you do 4 cross by 4 down, boom, baby quilt out of just the 5-piece fat quarter bundle and what, a yard, not even a yard of background fabric, but just a yard just to be on the safe side. Always a yard to be on the safe side, you know. But I'm just using scraps from another project for my white background. So this is definitely fun to make these. Scoot them up so that you can see. I like this one. It looks like a Spider-Man symbol. I don't see how it would be a fool's puzzle, but I guess it's fooling you on how it goes together, because if you look at it from far away, you're probably thinking it's made out of all half square triangles. Because if I look at it from the screen, it looks like a half square triangle here, 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 there, there, and there. You know what I mean? So that's what you could assume that it's made out of. Then you probably could make it out of half square triangles, but I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so that was Yankee Puzzle. Let me put this up here again. And again, since I did 3 of them, I'll all the directions in the comments later when I feel like actually writing all these numbers down. And then in the description below, as well as putting the directions, is a link to the Facebook page where I'll actually just take a picture of each block that I just made, which would be this one, and this one. And I'll take a picture of each block with the direction and cutting size. So for anybody that wants to make these. It looks like I need more red blocks too, more blue. I need more red and blue. All right, let me see what the comments say. Let's see. Very pretty. Love block. Cool, cool, cool. We live in a remote area, so no trigger. I highly doubt you're going to get trick-or-treaters, Teresa. You guys are remote. What are you, like, point something of a mile, 0.8 of a mile from your mailbox even, or something like that, or from a main road? Jim doesn't do Halloween either. Yeah, I don't anymore. My kids are grown up. They do it on their own now, and CJ's the only one left, so he'll go out with his, siblings, which is what he did tonight. He went trick-or-treating. Jim said Native American. Exactly. Tammy loves that block. Really love that block. Very pretty. Love the fabric line. I already read that. It's very cute. Beautiful colors. Awesome teacher. Thank you. Very cute. Nice blocks. Pretty. Hi, Barbara. I don't know if I said hi to you yet because I think I just saw your name on here. All right, guys. So that's it for now. I'm going to clean up my mess. Eat my last bag of Skittles. I could steal his candy at any time, so. But I'm going to get going and relax and rest and watch TV for the rest of the night, since I will be up for the next 2 days for hours upon hours walking a quilt show. And don't worry, guys, I am recording the whole entire thing. Well, I'm not going to record the whole thing, but I'm going to take pictures of it and make a video and post it for you guys. So you can look forward to seeing what's supposed to be over 300 quilts and lots of booths and lots of. I'm only allowed to record certain things, though. As that's what they told me, but they know that I'm recording for my YouTube channel. So maybe I'll get away with a little bit more than they, said in the beginning. So we'll see. I know you guys are probably excited to see what kind of quilts are entered and how our quilt show gets set up here. It's pretty big. It takes up a whole, I don't know if you guys in some of your areas have what's called an indoor water park. Well, we would have one here. It's called the Aquatic Center. And attached to the Aquatic Center is a big, huge, like 4 basketball court gymnasium type thing with a big stage and whatever. And they use that and a bunch of the other empty like conference rooms part of the whole entire building. It's pretty big. So it's not like convention center big. It definitely does not have enough parking for the amount of people that will be there, but I'll find a place to park because I'm going to get there early enough in hopes that I get some handicap parking. So, all right, guys. I will see you all next time. And if you don't see me between now and Sunday, that is because, well, I'm going to be resting. I'll be tired. All right, yes, and I'm going to stay warm. I'm going to go get under my blanket and my quilt and just cuddle up and watch TV. Get some more Lucifer episodes over with. And I will enjoy the quilt show. And yes, I do make them look easy. All right, guys, and don't forget, you guys can make me blocks 9-inch finished, 9.5-inch when it leaves your house. You have till the end of November pretty much to do this. And your favorite colors, your favorite block, all the things that you like, sign your name and your city and state so I know. And by the new year, when it's done, it will be hanging on the wall behind me and or being used. But I'm pretty sure it's just going to go on the wall behind me for now. So, all right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and if you're new, subscribe. Don't forget to like and share.